All right, here is the riff. As far as breaking it down, here's a couple things you can do. I think I was going to say the most obvious way. It may not be obvious, but just don't do the repeat. Work it up without the repeat, and then when you can play through it well enough, then add in the repeat. The other thing you can do is like work up the first half by itself, second half by itself. But you could also do like a couple bars at a time. That's totally fine. Maybe something like this part right here is giving you extra trouble, so you can just work up that bar on its own. Same thing with like this. Maybe that's giving you extra trouble. You can work that up by itself. So I just picked 170. It felt like a decent speed for this kind of riff. So yeah, you know, doing the whole work it up in fives thing, I wouldn't do the repeats. Might be a bit. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary. You can, but again, I don't think it's necessary unless, you know, you're having just the worst time playing the entire thing repeated at 170, then you might need to. That being said, without the repeats, 60. I'm going to explain a little bit here first, though, since we didn't really play it today, or didn't have time. So with these chords here, basically I'm barring, like for that first bar, I'm barring with my index finger and then hammering on to that fifth interval. And then I do a pull off. So we got the 2 7s, hammer onto the 9, and then you pull off from the 9 back to the 2 7s. Do the same thing down here on the 5s, hammer onto that 7, and then you pull off from the 7 back to the 2 5s. Here, because we're staying in key, we're going 3 and 4, hammering onto the 5, and pull back off to the 4. So when you start that fourth bar, use your middle finger. So that puts you in position to hit that. Then same idea for the second half. Doing the bar, hammer on, pull back off to the bar, and we do the same thing up here. Back to the 5s. And then the harmonics. And that's really it. Just lay your, for me, I like to use the middle finger. Just very gently have your fingers touching the strings. Don't push down, just barely touch them. And that's really it. Some strings are going to ring out a lot better than others. Like if you do, that rings out pretty well, that rings out pretty well. It's pretty good there. Oh, it actually worked out. I was expecting one of them to be kind of deadish, but no, that all worked. Anyway. So those are the different components. Now let's play the whole thing at 60. Well, whole thing minus the repeat. Hang on. This microphone keeps changing. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute, what's going on here? 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 170. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. With the repeats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That could have been better. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. God damn it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right, that is that. Any questions come up, let me know. I'll see you again next week.